I opened my phone, what did I see? The first U.S. regulated mutual fund, 270 million assets under management, Franklin Templeton, which runs on Stellar, changed their profile pic yesterday to Crypto Laser Eyes. I knew something big was cooking behind that profile change. We're going to talk about that. Also, we got a lot of breaking news today. First spot Bitcoin ETF in US begins trading. We're going to talk about that. USDC Circle files for IPO, which is initial public offering. They be traded on the New York Stock Exchange. We're going to talk about that. And of course, I've been down the rabbit hole big time on what I believe is going to be the 2024 breakout star. I hope you got your SHX Stronghold bag ready. Down the rabbit hole we go. I'm CKJ Crypto News. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm documenting my journey on the evolution of money. Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm getting XRP big bags, and you had your chance to go get a stack. Yeah, every dip I just stuffed that cash, liquidating so fast. Yeah, I got XRP big stacks. I'm cold storage and it's buried deep. And I separated every key. My main bag, you could call her XRP. And Ripple got the XRP big stacks. I'm cold storage and it's buried deep. And I separated every key. My main bag, you could call her XRP.
Good God, did bag say my main bag? You can call her XRP.
And Ripple got the A team. Don't act like we ain't say a thing.
Oh my God. I'd like to welcome everybody to the #1 crypto show on the planet. We got a lot to talk about today. A lot to talk about.
I was a teenage med student in New Zealand when I started exploring blockchain and building on Ripple. I watched my mum go through this cumbersome and expensive process when she sent money back to her family in the Philippines and thought, there has to be a better way to do this.
Sean dropped the first anchor, a remittance gateway, on the Stellar network while I was leading growth for the digital currency platform. He was using code to express our shared belief that access to financial services should be a basic human right, like water or healthcare.
Tammy reached out to me with a vision of building bridges. It's been clear that there's a vast need for interoperable technology. I was a teenage med student.
Did y'all hear what Sean Bennett, co-founder of StrongHoldPay, said? He was a med student
In New Zealand.
He was a med student in New Zealand, right there. Young Sean Bennett.
When I started exploring blockchain and building.
He started exploring blockchain and building on Ripple Protocol 2015. He recognized innovation. He recognized on Ripple.
I watched my mum go through this cumbersome and expensive process when she sent money back to her family in the Philippines and
I can only imagine. The man had his hand out on that transaction.
thought, there has to be a better way to do this.
There has to be a better way, and we're going to talk about that today. I am CKJ. Let's get this live stream started. Good morning, crypto pioneers. Good morning, Edward Franz. Edward Franz, Florida is in the building. What part of Florida are you in, Ed? I heard it was a big situation out there in, what part of Florida was that? Florida got leveled, I heard. Not leveled. I ain't going to say leveled. I ain't going to say leveled. But what part of Florida got hit? Miami? Not Miami. Okay, breaking news 2024. Opportunity. Let's talk about that. Opportunity. Of course, the Bitcoin ETF is trending. Bitcoin ETF trending. ETF approved 2024. SHX, XLM, XRP. We're going to talk about the X factor. The X, going to give it to you. Hit link, we live. Hit link, we live. We'll just send that one out. Actually, I'm going to pump this one up a little bit. USDC-Issuer Circle files for IPO. No, that's a very big deal right there. Circle is going public. Circle's going public. So we can hashtag circle, hashtag USDC. IPO, initial public offering. We'll explain what IPO is for people that may not know. IPO, and let's send that out. I like the tweet I see in the rear. Discover the thrill of trading with our native token, XRPayNet, baby. Powered by lightning fast XRPL. Experience unmatched speed and efficiency in every transaction. Ooh, I almost wanna with a surprise live stream. Get them bags.
Yeah, I'm getting XRP big bags. And you had your chance to go get a stack. Yeah.
Tell them, OG.
Every dip, I just stuffed that.
Every dip, we just stuffed that. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm a little bit still under the weather. My apologies. Something told me to fix that mute. I'm going to have to go to, okay. Close this. Pop out the chat here. Pop out chat. Close that. Bring that down. Bam. Then bring the chat here. There we go right there. Good morning, crypto pioneers. Welcome to the evolution of money. Have no fear. XRP Heart is here from the Netherlands. Yes, the Bullish family is a global movement. Shout out to OMC. OMC, I love that post you found, bro, with the bearable guy picture. It looks like there's like a, we'll talk more about that. The bearable guy picture you found, I actually pulled it up in my likes. We'll talk about it. OMC, good morning. Elizabeth, good morning. MacDown 1000, XRP Hearts. Edward Franz, Modelo Time, VA the Artist. Let's go. What up, VA? Crypto OG Back Row Bootleg in the building. Mike Mance, Gmail Brown, Crypto Alchemist, Alchemy. Tony Bags, Society First Outcast, the Crypto Pioneer. Bags is full from the front to the rear. And have no fear. Blockchain Monkeys is here. Good morning, Blockchain Monkeys. Big Bullish JD in the building. Guys, y'all see Franklin Templeton changed their picture yesterday, and I knew this was a big deal. And actually, maybe if I go back one, I can show you guys. Okay, maybe if I go back one more. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So basically, I did retweet this yesterday, and I knew it was a big deal. And basically, Brad Garlinghouse tweeted that he thought the ETF was approved, and that they made a mistake and released the tweet. And I think that's what really happened. Ain't that what happened, Crypto Tales? Working and lurking, Crypto Tales in the building. Yeah, I think Gary had a tweet pre-ready. And I think he released that tweet on accident or something. You know, Gary's always confused. And then he tried to cover up and said, oh, this was an accident. But I don't think it was an accident. I think they let the cat out the bag early, I believe. And we're going to talk about that as far as this first spot. Bitcoin ETF in US begins trading in pre-market with double-digit gains. And I actually got this from Bullish Sharon out the Telegram. Good morning, Bullish Sharon. Oh, can everybody drop a prayer for our brother, Kim Trails UK? He actually had a heart issue. He was in the hospital, so power and prayer. Let's drop some prayers for our brother, Kim Trails UK, OG in the Bullish family. And here goes CKJAI. Get him.
First spot Bitcoin ETF in US begins trading in pre-market with double-digit gains. The first ever spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund, ETF, in the United States has begun trading in the pre-market, a day after the approval by the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust with ticker symbol 𝕝𝕚𝕚 started trading in the pre-market and is currently up by 22.25%, trading at $26.81. The iShares Trust is listed on the NASDAQ exchange. BlackRock 𝕝𝕚𝕚 pre-market trading. Source, Yahoo. Apart from BlackRock, Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust, GBTC,
BlackRock iShares Trust was up 22%, while Grayscale ETF was up 2% during the pre-market trading. The first ever spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund in the United States has started trading in the pre-market day after it's approved by the U.S. Security SEC. Kind of blows me away that the SEC has so much authority that we're like the whole world's waiting on the SEC. That's kind of strange to me, but that's a whole nother show. Like, how much authority does the SEC have across the world? Anyway, BlackRock iShares Bitcoin Trust with the ticker IBIT. And shout out to Queen. I seen Queen talking about IBIT in our Telegram group. I was like, what's that? And so Queen is on fire. BlackRock iShares Bitcoin Trust with the ticker IBIT started trading in the pre-market and is currently up 22%, trading at $26.81. The iShares Trust is listed on NASDAQ Exchange, which is the New York Stock Exchange. Welcome to the big time. We was right. Cryptocurrency is going all the way. At the time of writing, let me pull my chat up. Bam. There it is. Shout out to BuLLZiLLa123. BuLLZiLLa123 shared the pre-approval news. And shout out to Devon NRG. He shared the pre-IPO news. So shout out to the family in the Telegram group. You guys are on fire. We got about 1,000 family members in there. 1,000 of the most stand-up, realist, honest, stand up. When you say stand up, that's like epitome of can't be touched. Like stand up. Like I vouch for this family. At the time of writing, the IBIT was trading at a significant volume of 2 million worth of shares in the pre-market. Highlighted by Bloomberg senior ETF analyst Eric, he added that such high volume would be great first full day for an average ETF, but also cautioned this initial value may be BlackRock driven. Whether it's BlackRock driven, Aladdin driven, they driving. Huh? Are you riding? Gmail Brown, you riding with us? Just in time, Michael Gray. Thank you, Elizabeth. You're on fire. And shout out to OMC. No, who was that? Curry. I paid Curry. Thank you, Elizabeth, for that. We'll talk more about that in a moment. IBIT traded over 2 million worth of shares traded. That would be great first full day. Oh, come on. Don't jump to the article on me. I'm just going to use this one. Apart from BlackRock. Now, you ready for some of these names in here, Devon? That Circle IPO news was huge, Devon. Good looking on that. Apart from BlackRock, Grayscale, Bitcoin Trust. Now, this might be why Barry Silbert resigned, too. Because Barry wanted to get out of town before it was too late. Because, they'd have been hating on him. But apart from BlackRock, which was Grayscale, which was Barry Silbert Grayscale, which is also Glenn Hutchins. Glenn Hutchins owns Grayscale. Many may not know, but Glenn Hutchins, who is he owns what? The Celtics, is like the board of advisor at AT&T. Glenn Hutchins, he's also the co-founder or the founder of Grayscale. But many may not know it, but Brad Garlinghouse was an advisor to Grayscale. So there's like some connections there. But Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, GBTC ETF, also started trading in the pre-market. GBTC shares went up 2% during the pre-market trading hours, and GBTC is listed on the New York Stock Exchange. So welcome. So this is basically traditional finance getting exposure to digital currency without basically having to set up their Coinbase cold wallet. Yeah, which we already have. Pre-market trading is, so basically we're already in the game. We're in the game. Yeah, the market's on fire. Let's take a look at that. But let me read these names too. In the landmark judgment, the SEC approved the 19B-4. Now, guys, I'm telling you, I'm going to show you guys 2 videos I watched yesterday that you have to see. Like, it talked about the 19B-4, the SEC approval. I'm telling you, I ran across 2 amazing videos, which I'm going to show you guys in a minute. In a landmark judgment, the SEC approved the 19B-4 applicant from ARC21 Shares, Van ECK, WisdomTree. Now, WisdomTree runs on Stellar, right? Now, that's debatable, but there's another one here that does run on Stellar. Fidelity, which is one of the largest asset managers on the planet. They've been mining Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yeah, because actually before they switched over to the new Ethereum 2.0, you could mine Ethereum. I'm not sure how that works now, but they were mining Ethereum before they switched over. WisdomTree, Fidelity, BlackRock, which is the largest asset manager on the planet. They tried to play us, Devon, because didn't BlackRock say, oh, Bitcoin's worthless, crypto's worthless, and now they're like all over the Bitcoin ETF. They played us. Grayscale, Bitwise, and this is the one that's going to set us apart, Franklin Templeton, which runs on Stellar, which is going to be giving all kind of love to SHX soon. SHX for sure, 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕚𝕚, allowing their spot Bitcoin ETF to be listed and traded on various public exchanges. So since day one of 2017, when I started talking about crypto and telling everybody cryptocurrency is going to be a very big deal, and people were like, oh, you're crazy, bro. G-man. They were like, you're crazy, bro. And guess what? You will be laughed at. You will be mocked. You will be ridiculed. But when the smoke clears, thank you, Elizabeth, when the smoke clears, Bull's family and crypto pioneers will be standing tall. Oh, I am CKJ Crypto News. I am not a financial advisor. If everybody could take one brief moment, just hit your back button once, smash your thumbs up. So far, 31 thumbs up. We need 333 thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, notification bell, because you don't want to miss tonight's live stream. It's going to be epic. So you want to hit your notification bell. The spot Bitcoin ETF to be listed and traded on public exchanges. Whoa, that's a pretty big deal right there. I'm going to come back to that. No, Franklin Templeton is on fire. Yeah, I seen Queen talking about the, which I just read about it in this one article. I didn't even know what that was at first, Queen. I was like, Queen is on her stuff. But Queen was talking about this in the Telegram group this morning. About the BlackRock iShares Bitcoin Trust with the ticker IBIT. I was like, what in the world is that? Now I learned what it was. Start trading in the pre-market, and it's currently up 22%. Queen is on that. Bam, tell him, Queen. So you guys got that right there. So guys, pretty much you might have seen some of the clips I dropped yesterday. Let me go to some of these clips, because I've been so deep down the Stronghold SHX rabbit hole. Now, I really believe, from my years of experience in cryptocurrency, that I think SHX is going to be that breakout star. And I'm telling you, I feel super confident in this call. I swear I shared both of them videos back to back. Okay, here's the first one. Here's the first one I found yesterday. And this is off of the Bancorp co-founder who was an investor in StrongHoldPay and became an advisor and a board of advisor, which was Michael Montgomery. We'll take a look at that in 1 second. I got to pull it up. But I found 2 clips in that video too that I want to show you guys. Sheesh McGeesh. You guys seen, I think I paid Sheesh McGeesh and Curry. And we'll talk about that briefly in a moment too. But right now, this is Tammy Camp and don't bank against women in crypto. Especially don't bank against Tammy Camp. Watch, get him, Tammy. Show him who you are.
So much of technology is about connecting, yet many people in markets still can't rely on payment systems to address their specific needs.
That first line in itself is the moneymaker right there. Huh? Tell him, Tammy.
So much of technology is about connecting, yet many people in markets still can't rely on payment systems to address their specific needs.
Many people in markets still can't rely on payments? What kind of world are we living in today?
Growing up in rural Alabama, I was
rural Alabama. She's from Alabama, USA born. Okay.
Lucky to be on the internet long before most homes had computers.
She was on the internet before you even knew what a computer was. Tell her more, Tammy.
Access to technology thanks to my dad, who had been a U.S. Army intelligence officer.
Damn, her dad was U.S. Army intelligence. Do you know what that means? That means intelligence is just oozing out of Tammy.
Made all the difference for me. Founding Stronghold has been a way for me to keep extending that reach.
I actually broke it down into 2 different clips, because first Tammy talks about her experience and, you know, why she started StrongHoldPay, and then I found the clip also. They kind of went together, but I broke them in half. And this is Sean Bennett, his history and how he started.
I was a teenage med student in New Zealand when I started exploring blockchain and building on Ripple.
Now, who walks away from being a doctor to go full-time crypto? Marvin Davis. You must have got a really good feeling about cryptocurrency, because you could have been a doctor making, what, $1 million a year? But he said, I don't know, this cryptocurrency, I think there's something there. Tell him, Sean.
I was a teenage med student in New Zealand when I started exploring blockchain and building on Ripple. I watched my mum go through this cumbersome and expensive process when she sent money back to her family in the Philippines, and thought, there has to be a better way to do this.
There's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way.
Sean dropped the first Anchor, a remittance gateway, on the Stellar network while
he dropped the first Anchor.
Was leading growth for the digital currency platform. He was using code to express our shared belief that access to financial services should be a basic human right, like water or healthcare.
All I agree. Access to financial services and moving money should be a basic right, but it has been withheld from us the opportunity to move money. And I'm actually going to show you guys why. I found really good videos, and I hate to jump out of place, but I guess I am. This one right here. And I actually linked both of these in the description so you can check them out. Once you, like, basically, here's the thing. When I first got in cryptocurrency, I never realized money didn't move. Like, I thought, like, say, for example, I don't know, if you go to MoneyGram or to your bank and you send somebody money, you're thinking that money actually goes to that person. But once you really breaks down the logistics of moving money, money never moves. Like, it's nothing but IOUs sent place to place. Like, for example, if they use Swift, a traditional money mover, it's an IOU. So if I send a $200 from Wells and Fargo to Sheesh McGeesh to his bank, Mellon Bank, like, only thing Mellon Bank does is give him the 200 from their account, and they settle the transaction at a later date, which is probably that night or the next day or the end of the week, whenever the process of settlement time is. But the money never moved. Money never moved. It's the only thing that's going around is IOUs. So with the invention of cryptocurrency and real-time payments and direct corridors, now money really does move in real time, which is like kind of amazing. And not only did we invent the movement of money in real time, but now it's also damn near free. Not free, but, you know, 0.00 whatever the transaction costs for XRP or XLM. But, you know, one thing, when I started learning about money, I said I want to learn more about stocks and traditional finance. So I watched this documentary yesterday, which is amazing. It's called Before the Mets. Steve Cohen was the hedge fund king. Full documentary on Frontline. Now, when you understand how crooked these guys are, you're like, how do we ever even have a chance? Like, these guys are crooked as, like, unbelievably crooked. So this guy named Steve Cohen, I don't know if you guys ever heard of him, but he, like, basically manipulated the markets. And there's, like, so much information in this documentary about stocks, hedge funds, how they manipulate the market, how they get insider information. And it's all about insider information and insider trading, right? I don't know if I want to say that word out loud. But the thing is, with the law, the way the law is crafted, there's such a fine line between insider trading and, like, common sense of something that's going to happen. Like, the way they break it down, like, say, for example, if somebody's an IBM stock big time, right? What they would do is they would call the IBM factory and they would see if the orders are up, or are they ordering more of these parts, or basically they had inside information that Jeff Bezos was going to go public with Amazon, and they knew 6 minutes ahead of time, so they put $1 million on Amazon and made, like, you know, a couple $1 million. But this is all insider information.
How does anybody make 60% a year?
Well, the feds are asking that right now.
The feds are asking that right now. And you know what's crazy about this documentary right here? It's like, hold on. What's really legal and what's illegal? Like, really, they can say at any moment something's illegal. Oh, insider trading. Like, they were on these guys big time. And these guys were, like, basically living the life, trading at will, insider trading like crazy.
Behind the multi-year federal investigation of insider trading at many Wall Street hedge funds.
Many Wall Street hedge funds. And I don't think I'm not going to say all of them, but to me, I think there's been a long line of behind the scenes convertness. And this is probably one of the main reasons they wanted to run from blockchain technology, because really blockchain is, for the first time in recorded history, unaltered data on the movement of money. So once you watch this, which, like, you guys can check it out and see what I mean. Maybe you'll be into it, maybe you won't. But it does kind of give you an advantage of understanding more about money and how money moves and how these guys are really thinking. And it's called Steve Cohen, the Hedge Fund King. And he ended up getting, like, big time. Here he is right here.
He was deposed for 2 days as part of a civil lawsuit brought against SAC. The deposition video was obtained by Frontline.
I don't want to show this too much because it's probably copyrighted, but I did link it in the description. But you guys might want to watch this. It really teaches a lot about hedge funds and how the markets work. And the other one I watched was this one right here yesterday, which is wild. This is an unbelievable one too. It's called Ruin Money, Ego, and Deception at FTX.
Crypto is a story about the future of money.
About about the future of money. Welcome to the evolution of money. This is actually an amazing story, because if you've been in crypto since 2017, like, I remember every one of these events the day it happened. Like, for example, I remember when Alameda Research did start, and then basically from the starting of Alameda Research was SBF, Sam Bankman-Fried started Alameda, but he also has experience in trading because he was he worked at Jump Street, high frequency trading in Hong Kong. So, and they basically set up shop in Hong Kong because they knew, like, for example, I can kind of say that Sam probably did take advantage of an unregulated market, and it did turn around to bite him in the butt. But for them to even be in Hong Kong to set up shop, and then they moved to Bahamas, they were like basically evading the laws. And if he had experience in trading, because he worked at a trading firm, like, you knew that would not fly in traditional money. So why would you think it would fly in cryptocurrency? But it was still unregulated. There's like so many questions around it. But, you know, basically he started Alameda Research, and then they started FTX in the same apartment. So basically you could just say, okay, let's do this. We'll buy this and do that and do that. So it's a whole lot of insider trading. Both of these kind of go together. Ruin money, ego, and deception to FTX.
About people's willingness to adopt this, and people get excited about that story.
And it was a hell of a ride, because I'm telling you, because in 2020, between 2020 and 2021, we made some serious money, like serious money. And that's when they were saying the first bull run was in 2021. And I'm telling you, I had unbelievable money at that time. So I know all about riding, you know, getting an unbelievable amount of money. And then basically volatility up and down. But it's called, the first one, well, this one is called Ruin Money, Ego, and Deception at FTX, which is in the description. You guys can check it out. And the other one I watched was Before the Met, Steve Cohen, the Hedge Fund King, which I watched both of these documentaries yesterday, and they're really good. I'm telling you, once you watch both of these, you really realize you're involved in something way bigger than you think as far as cryptocurrency and the opportunity in digital currency, but at the same time, how the man has always been manipulating the system. And they can come down on anybody at any second. Like, they were actually following this guy around New York, tapping his phone, and then they had like all his conversations, because I guess he probably thought maybe they wouldn't record them. And so the first phone call they got him, he was like, oh, I think they're on to me. And then he was like, I walked a 20-block radius. I tore my computer up. I put it in 4 different bags, and I just kept on throwing it in the back of trash trucks in New York, in Manhattan. And they were like following him the whole time. He didn't even know it. I was like, oh man, they were on your butt, bro. And then basically they walked up to him in Starbucks, and they was like, he'll take 2 sugars and 2 creamers, and he'll be coming with us. And they were like, oh, it's up, it's over. And that's him right there. That's Steve Cohen right there. And it's actually a really good story how they've been manipulating markets for unbelievably. But it could be the reason they also decided to try to fight against cryptocurrency also, because it does reveal a lot of information. Carter's Legacy. Carter's Legacy in the building with the super chat. Thank you, big time, my brother. I appreciate that. And Carter's Legacy. Did you check into honey? Okay, I knew there was something. I'm so upset about that. I am really, really upset about that one too, bro. Because yesterday was like your first super chat and you're a 2-year member. And we were supposed to go deep dive on honey today. But I actually fell down the rabbit hole in these 2 documentaries and the SHX. Yeah, I got Carter's Legacy, 2-year member, and honey. Actually, we'll start for that tomorrow, my brother. My apologies on that, because you did drop a super chat yesterday, and we were supposed to run with that today. And I guess I fell so deep in these 2 documentaries yesterday, I had to watch them. I was like hooked. It kind of really depends on what kind of mood you're in too. Like, kind of got, maybe it's like right after you're like, we'll talk more about that on the nighttime stream. Before the Met, Steve Cohen, Hedge Fund King, which is an amazing documentary. And you'll learn so much about money when you watch this. And then SBF, like what not to do. What not to do. And Carter's Legacy, thank you so much, my brother. And is honey the one that's going crazy on the charts? Let's pull it up real quick, since you're here and you dropped a super chat. Now, guys, I want to show you something really significant about StrongHoldPay token also. Like, this thing is setting up perfectly for an amazing run. And I'm going to show you what I mean. Because right now the price is at 0.004, right? If you go to the 7-day, it's having a nice consolidation, like 24% on the 7-day. So basically, to have a massive run, you got to have a massive correction. So down 24% on a 7-day, that means this thing is setting up to run. Now, if you go to the monthly, It's still up 500% on the 1 month. But then if you go to the charts right here, within a month span, it was at 0.008. So look how many digits, look how much gains this had thing in a 1 month. Like we're talking 12, 17, and it's not even the 17th. Let's go to the 11th if you want. The 11th. We can just say less than a month. Okay. Well, actually, it's going to go 12, 11, 12, 12. And now it's 111. But 0.006. And now it's 2 zeros and a 4. So that's a massive run in a 30-day span. So to have another leg up and another massive run, you got to have a massive dip. And 24% down is like perfect for the next leg up and next run and to eliminate the next zero. So I think right now is your in-between time where you might want to take Stronghold Token a little bit more serious, SHX, because the next time this thing takes off, we're going to drop another zero. Huh? So I hope you got your 100K ready or your 200K Stronghold Token, which I actually moved some assets around to take this one a little bit more serious. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just saying, when this thing takes off, I want everybody to be riding with me. Are you going to be with me? Carter's Legacy. And let's check Honey too, since you're here, bro. Thank you so much, Carter's Legacy. Carter. So Honey, that's what I thought. I thought there was going to be quite a few honeys. Which honeys are going to be Carter's Legacy? Because it could be this one because it's the Honey Mapper, right? It's got to be this one because I read into it. It's a mapping system. Is it called Hive Mapper, Honey? Oh, the chat stopped moving completely. Yeah, for some reason something's wrong with the chat here. On this phone is showing completely different. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, OMC. I'm thinking Uphold's about to list SHX also. Yeah, after the right time, Queen, you can fall deep into them documentaries. I was like on the edge of my seat. And then like 2 hours later, I was like, man, that's kind of boring. But this like, you know, at the right time, you be like right into it. I'm like, oh man, this guy that was following around New York. He was dumping stuff in certain trash trucks and like, what? Who this guy thought he was? But they was on him bad too. So I'm kind of curious on what honeys it's going to be. Why? I'm telling you, the chat stopped. Okay, yeah, this is the right one right here. Hive Honey, okay. Guys, super deep dive on Honey tomorrow for sure. And it's the Hive Honey one. Let's check it out right now since you just showed some love. So right now, Hive Honey, and let's go to, okay, so Honey runs on Solana. Yeah, this is the one I read into already. So Honey runs on Solana. Max supply, 10 billion. 10 billion max supply on Honey. And then you can go to the website right here. We're just going to take a quick look at Honey since I didn't do the deep dive and have it ready for you, sir. Buy a dash cam. Total KM mapped. Unique KM map. For some reason, this token is on fire, though. I hope it don't drop a stream with all this right here. What's going on here? Build the map, use the map, connect wallet. Which wallet is this going to connect to? I almost want to hit the connect. What's it going to connect to? The Phantom wallet? Let's just hit connect wallet. See what it connects to. Yeah, Phantom wallet right there. Bam, that boy's a genius. Come on now. And I got the Phantom wallet too, which I've been kind of wanting to get back into the Phantom wallet because I was in the middle of that bonk research as far as if you had any exposure to the Phantom wallet, you could be available for the bonk airdrop. So I will be getting back to you on that. Plus, and with your Phantom wallet is your DeFi wallet, which runs on Solana, which I do have my seed phrase in, which I did log right into my Phantom wallet also, which I got crypto in there, so I was kind of surprised. Let's celebrate the third super chat on live. Thank you, big time, Carter's Legacy. Why is the chat like kind of like frozen right there? Restore chat. And pop out chat. So Honey runs on Solana, which could be a pretty big deal, which I do have the Solana article also up today. Okay, there's my chat. Yeah, that's the one. Anyone have a Hive Mapper? Yeah, that's the one we just pulled up, right? Hive Mapper. How do we get more information out of here, though? Should we hit the other? Let me see what the options were. So if you go to Hive website, now it takes you straight to the map, though. It should give you some more information. Okay, and then it's going to go connect wallet, use the map, build the map. train map, AI, manage fleet, contribute to earn. I'm actually going to go back one more time. Let's go to their Twitter and see what's going on with their Twitter. Yeah, I know there was a bunch of honeys because Ripple bought a company called Honey from Jed McCaleb's wife. And then I read about another honey after that. Oh, Carter's Legacy. Thank you big time for your super chat. And so they got 30,000 followers. It's the world's fresh map data trusted by innovators across mapping and automotive logistics and more. Interesting. Hive Mapper. If you're just learning of us, welcome to Hive Mapper. We're redefining map making with token rewards, aligning community around the mission to create the world's fresh net map. Build the map, receive honey. Use the map, burn honey. Okay, that's kind of interesting too. The Hive Mapper network is mapping unique road faster than ever, from 6 million to 7 million in just 50 days. Good God. That's kind of impressive with the data there. And let me see, map monopolies use expensive vehicles to map frequently. You get stale map data. So somehow where you help create the map, maybe with your own phone, maybe. Hive Mapper is transforming map and making depend. Drivers get honey reward by capturing. So what happens if you download this app and you leave it running while you're in your car? It helps map and you earn honey, I believe. I'm going to look more into this. By tomorrow, I'll have more information on this. Okay, CoinDesk. By using crypto incentives to align millions of participants, Depend projects can net new products that simply weren't possible before, with tokenomics have built-in long-term, mid-term. That's kind of interesting. I would like to go to this article, but it would actually slow the stream down big time. And then Hive Mapper, it takes you back to honey. I think this might be kind of an interesting product. You know what's crazy? Not crazy about cryptocurrency, but like say for example, that one Steph Curry app, like the Fit app. Like you actually download some of these. They're like tying blockchain to different products that didn't use blockchain before. Like for example, Honey now is using it, or the Steph Curry app. Some of these apps can be a big deal. Honey is attached to a game. Also, says Booker T. I have more information on this Honey tomorrow for sure. Before, like for example, and that kind of reminds me of the Solana article, which I'm gonna go to that one now too, because I didn't really cover this one yesterday, because Solana possibly has a lot of hidden gems within its ecosystem. Y'all kind of see Solana's on fire now too. I think it's back to like 105 and it dropped to maybe 90. But the top 5 Solana meme coins to keep an eye on for 2024, which not only meme coins, but you know, I think there's gonna be a lot of breakout stars within the Solana ecosystem. Like I'll give you another quick example. If I go to Polkadot, for example, let me show you guys Dot real quick. Dot has been on fire also. If I go to Dots, which is your parachain tokens, which I believe there's going to be a lot of tokens come out of the Polkadot system that's going to be on fire. Like for example, right now Polkadot's up 820, but if you go to the monthly on Polkadot, like 630, it could be the yearly, it was like down to $3. $3 right there, not even 90 days ago, it was at $3. Now it's at $8 and it's up 67%. So Polkadot has been on fire, and I think Polkadot's going to really break out, because if you actually go to Coinbase, Coinbase offers 9% APY on Polkadot. That's pretty high for Coinbase APY. So for them to offer 9% on Polkadot, they got high hopes on Polkadot. Click buy Dashcam. What's going to happen on buy Dashcam? XRP Rails. So we got Hive Map Honey right here. You're gonna have me drop the stream. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so you buy the dash cam. What? Hold on, let's check that out. I'm kind of curious, because I was kind of curious were they just gonna track your phone. But if they want you to be like the like for example, like the Google cars, tell them Queen. Like for example, I know you guys seen the Google mapping cars riding around. So basically they're trying to get an individual to be a mapping system. So on sale, buy dash cam. I'm kind of curious how much that costs. The world's most rewarding dash cam. Yeah, I think they might be right. How much is this? Fuel your inner explorer and receive honey. Rewards by putting the road you drive on the map. Shop dash cams. That's not a bad idea. Okay, so add to cart. Good God, 300. They should, what? Hold on, $300. It should be like $50. $300. The world's first dash cam that rewards drivers for contributing. So if you add to cart, buy it now, full details. So I think we kind of see how this works now too. Like basically you can hook it up in your car. The more you map, the more rewards you get. Are they really going to be fair with the rewards? Hive Mapper Dash Cam, fully refundable. Reserve your Hive Mapper Dash Cam now and be the first to get in line to get yours. This kind of reminds me of like the helium miners. Imagine if you got your helium miner, you got your Hive Mapper. Good God, talk about the evolution of the play to earn. It's kind of play to earn a little bit. Estimated delivery for new orders placed today, May 2024. Pay as little as $75 a month when using 𝕤𝕝𝕟𝕜𝕤 checkout. Capture 4K imagery. So you kind of see how it works. So you hook this up on your dash. You're going to be like a Google car, and they're going to pretty much start recording everything. So that means you're probably like they're probably recording you too. But anyway, not bad. This could be kind of an interesting concept, though. I think. What do you think? Join the Baddest Discord, Tom Elizabeth. So yeah, guys, I will have more information on this tomorrow as far as the mapper and the honey and all that. I think it's not a bad idea as far as being like the Google car, Google accessible, or like the Google mapping system map Google's, but now they're trying to create a more, I don't know, the Google Maps are on point though. Oh, the 4K 1-2 scroll down. Let me see. Building together a better map. Okay, so I got like a YouTube channel too. Needs support with the dash cam, 24-48 business hours, United States USD. I'm kind of curious about their YouTube channel. Well, they got like an actual video. We hit the link now anyway. YouTube Hive Mapper. I wonder how long this has been out for. Okay, 63 videos. Sometimes something just comes out of nowhere. Only possible on Solana, the Hive Mapper.
We use maps every single day. 1.5 billion cars all over the world utilize maps. You get into a car, what's the first thing you need, in most cases, is a map. And I always felt like if there was a way to build maps, but do it in a much more kind of crowdsourced way, then you actually had something that was incredibly interesting.
This is kind of an interesting concept. So basically, it's like everything I thought. It's going to be like you're going to basically buy the mapping system. That kind of shows you how far technology has came. No, actually, how much though? What is the price on the actual honey? No, that's the kind of, is it going to be worth it or not? Okay, 20 cent, up 9%. Let's go to the all. So the all, okay, so it's basically at the all-time high. Because the all-time high was 28 cent in 2023. It dropped all the way down to 0.013. The monthly. This could be like a product that really takes off big time or could not take off. It could be either way. It kind of depends. I'll get back to you guys on this one tomorrow, though, for sure. I'll get back to you guys on this one tomorrow. The Honey Mapper. Are you bullish on that, Carter's Legacy? What's your thoughts on it? I think it looks like an interesting concept. Polkadot's going to crush you guys. Don't sleep on Polkadot. Market cap right now is at 1.78 trillion. It's up 3%, which is 1.7. We're almost at $2 trillion. That's impressive. $2 trillion. 2 trillion. Like you guys remember, we battled at 800 billion, 600 billion in 2017, and then we finally hit $1 trillion. Then Jamie Dimon came out and flooded the market, and we dropped back under $1 trillion because Google wanted to hit $1 trillion. 0.004 right now, 100K SHX token is $400. I highly recommend at least 100K a Stronghold token, because when this thing goes to a penny, so basically every 100,000 Stronghold token you got, every penny is going to be $1,000 profit. So when this thing hits, when it hits a penny, not if, it's when. When it hits 5 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents. I'm trying to tell you, this is probably one of the assets I've been taking extremely serious lately. I even sold some other crypto and moved it into Stronghold. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not saying do the same. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just saying I think Stronghold is going to be a big deal. I'm going to show you guys why in a moment. But let me go back to the top 10 to show you how the market is on fire. Alex E. Vlogs in the building. What up, Vlogs? So the global crypto market cap is at 1.7 trillion. Brad Growinghouse says we're going to crypto custody will be 10 trillion by 2030. And that's just crypto custody. I'm telling you, yeah. If you guys go to Coinbase right now and pull up DOT, and you'll see what they're offering for DOT, and that clearly shows you they're bullish on Polkadot. Bitcoin right now is at $46,000. $46,000. I remember when Bitcoin dropped to 20,000, and I was like, man, right now is the perfect time to get a Bitcoin. $20,000 Bitcoin right now, you'd be up $26,000. $26,000. And like Bitcoin could hit 70,000 in 30 days. It can hit 100,000. I'm not a financial advisor, but I think we all know Bitcoin's going to do big numbers. Like, I mean, I'm going to be so damn mad having Bitcoin it's 100,000. I'm like, what? From 20,000, I could add Bitcoin to 20,000. Anyway, Ethereum is at $2,600. That's pretty impressive for Ethereum. But like, don't get me wrong. I know there's, we'll say for example, okay, there's other assets you can buy also that can probably put you in a good spot in the future. Like say for example, if you got a couple 100,000 StrongHoldPay, when that hits, you know what? Well, we need 100,000. We need $100,000. So what do we gotta go to? Okay, so when Stronghold hits $1, no, we ain't gonna have to wait that long. No, hold on. Okay, so for every penny it goes up, it's gonna be $1,000. 10 cents, 10,000. I mean, really, it kind of like, okay, you kind of like want to look for your like low cap opportunities, like I did with Matic, for example, when I bought 100,000 Matic, and then it went to $3. That was 300,000. So you could put out $46,000 and buy one Bitcoin and ride to 70,000 or 50,000, or you could buy a couple 100,000 of Stronghold token, and as it goes to $1, $2, $3, then you might be able to still buy that Bitcoin and still have plenty left over. Or I mean, there's going to be so much opportunity in cryptocurrency with the Polkadot, the Parachains, Tailcoin, XDC. I mean, there's like, right, 2024 is the year of opportunity. Based Amy. Thank you, Elizabeth. Let me speed this up. BNB's at 307. That's pretty impressive. BNB, like, they cannot shake CZ and BNB because after the whole DOJ thing, you would kind of think that BNB would suffer a lot, but it doesn't look like it to me. And actually, I issued the 100 BNB challenge at $4. It was 400 for 100 BNB. Anyway, Solana, bam! Y'all seen Solana drop to 90. Right now, it's back to 100. XRP was green this morning. I thought it was like 65. It was pumping like 10% this morning. XRP is up to 60 cents, spot number 6. ADA, they offered 3% on Coinbase on ADA. They might have high hopes on it. Avalanche number 9, $39. And good God, they can't shake Dogecoin, Alex Vlogs. I'm telling you, man, SHX is the one. And I'm actually going to show you, let me just run through these clips real quick. Oh, Franklin Templeton, which runs on Stellar, and actually, I'm not going to Google it. I think you guys already know. I can just tell you. Like, Franklin Templeton is the first regulated U.S. mutual fund which runs on Stellar. And I can Google that to show it to you. And I actually did Google it right here. I copied and pasted this out of the article. Franklin Templeton Fund is the first U.S. registered fund to use public blockchain on Stellar. Like, bam, that's huge. Franklin Templeton right there. Let me just run through the clip. Stellar. StrongHoldPay. Make sure you guys get that. Them bulls were on fire this morning. When I first woke up, I thought I was like, we're off. You know, like you always think this is the big moment in cryptocurrency. Like, for example, this morning, as soon as I seen the market on fire and the Bitcoin ETF approval, I was like, oh man, Stronghold is going to a penny right now. I was like, I hope everybody's ready. And then we basically started having like a little bit of correction. So I was like, good thing. Because we got to get a couple 100,000 more StrongHoldPay before it really takes off. So, because I think 2020, guys, listen, 2024 is our year. Like, this is the year to, like, really cut all costs. I already saw a lot about 2024. We, like, take them real serious. Like, for real, cutting all costs, getting crypto bags together. Because this is our year. Can you feel it, Queen? Can you feel it, Vlogs? This is our year. Operation Shutdown Guide, the theme of today's show. Man, I'm cutting all costs. Now, because I'm getting more cryptocurrency. Sean Bennett right here. Oh, very easy hydroponics. Alan, can y'all do me a huge favor and follow the Crypto Navigator? Bam. See, I told you I got you, bro. Navigator right there. He was live last night. Let me like that video. Navigator, it's ETF day. What happened? Shout out to Very Easy Hydroponics, Alan. Oh, this is the video right here that broke the internet, Queen.
Spring at Ripple. And
no vlogs. This once you hear this video vlogs, you're gonna know you're right on track, bro. You're right on track.
Spring at Ripple and Stellar remain, strong connections for us. Some strategic investors, Ripple did invest in us a couple of years ago.
You know what I was thinking about this clip, just to joke a little bit. You know what's crazy? You know what I was thinking? Because Sean Bennett came out and said Ripple invested in them. Like, how big is that? Like, whoa, Ripple actually invested in a Stellar product? So that kind of shows you that, like, in the future, it's going to be all about interoperability. But I was thinking, like, whoa, Sean said Ripple invested in them. And then I was thinking in the back of my mind, because I was like, Joe Katz be seeing my tweets and stuff. And, like, what if Joe Katz was like, hold on, did Ripple invest in Stronghold? And then, like, Joe Katz goes to try to find if that's really true. And I was like, oh, man, what if Joe Katz comes out and says, oh, Ripple didn't invest in Stellar or invest in Stronghold? But my mind was just, I trust Sean Bennett. I don't think he would say it if it's not true. I think that's true. Even though, like, Sean Bennett said it, it's kind of like, we have to take him for his word for it. But I still think it's true, though. Sean Bennett says Ripple back StrongHoldPay.
For us, some strategic investors, Ripple did invest in us a couple of years ago, which will remain, strong connections for us.
Strong connections, Thomas Doyle.
Some strategic investors, Ripple did invest in us.
You don't got to say no more, Sean. Ripple did invest in you. I was just joking about Joe Katz coming out. Because Joe Katz do be crushing FUD sometimes. But that's not FUD at all. That's real. Stellar XLM Roadmap to Financial Inclusion. This is actually a very well-written Stellar article. I'm not going to cover that today. But it actually really does go in detail of... the Stellar protocol. Okay, we kind of covered that. We talked about this too. So good. Oh, yeah, guys, for everybody tuning in, I did check out 2 amazing documentaries yesterday. Watching them both, actually. Ruin, Money, Ego, and Deception at FTX.
SBF. Sam Bankman-Fried.
You run one of the biggest, certainly the fastest growing crypto exchanges.
What's crazy is, like, watching this and just being there at that moment, it was, like, so surreal, I think the word is. Because I remember when Sam first came out, and I was, like, bullish on Sam, too. I was, like, I was right in the Sam parade. As far as like, oh, bank on Sam, bank on Sam. But even they explained it in this documentary, Sam really does put off the vibe that he's being honest. And that's what they say in this documentary. Like, when you see Sam, he does give you the vibe that he's like some math whiz and he's like a computer genius. And it's like he's just making all the right moves at the right time. And that's what it really seemed like. And the next thing you know, you got Tom Brady talking about, are you in? Like Tom Brady, I don't even watch football and I know who Tom Brady is. And they're like, oh, are you in? And then they had Shaq talking about, oh, I'm in. Like Shaq, Brady. And then they were like, oh, he took over everything. They were like, basically, then he did a deal with Miami. You guys remember when he took over FTX Arena. And they were showing commercials I've never even seen before. Like, I guess it might have been bigger in Miami. But they had like the one guy out in front of squealing wheels in front of the FTX Arena talking about, are you in or not? And then they were showing the commercials how they like kind of manipulated it to where they made everybody feel like a trader. They were like, well, I don't know crypto, but all you need is this FTX app. And that's kind of like how they did what it did seem. And then even Tom Brady was like, you don't have to know crypto. All you need is FTX. Like, that was like a big promotion from Tom Brady. So I was like, whoa, you could not go wrong back then. And that's the way it really, really seemed. But then they had one guy in there that kind of like supposedly seen it all the whole time because he was like a backer to 𝕤𝕤𝕤𝕤 Research, right? And once you start really understanding how companies and board of directors and investments work, you kind of see that this company went completely against the grain. As far as like, so say for example, when they're raising money for FTX, like basically you got to say, okay, where's this money coming from? Like, we'll come and find out this money is coming from 𝕤𝕤𝕤𝕤, which you cannot commingle funds like that. And Sam kind of should have knew that. So then the one guy who invested in 𝕤𝕤𝕤𝕤, he said he had a meeting with SBF and he wanted him to invest in FTX. And they were like, and he said he had the data that like, whoa, bro, 𝕤𝕗𝕳𝕝 is suffering right now. And Sam was like, oh, it's no big deal. He was like, this FTX thing is going to be so big that don't worry about what 𝕤𝕗𝕝 is doing. And the guy was like, well, hold on, I'm invested in 𝕤𝕗𝕝. He was like, I understand that we're excited about FTX, but you can't just put this other investment to the side. And the guy was like, listen, and then he's like, Sam said, well, just invest in FTX. And the guy was like, well, you're commingling funds here. You can get in trouble for that. And he was like, Sam was not listening at all. He was like, he was trying to explain to like, you know, a baby about the way finance works, and Sam wasn't just getting it. And I guess they got into it, but then Sam went off and found a whole bunch of other investors. And then the guy was like, man, I flew into Miami. He took over FTX. The Empires had FTX on their, you guys remember when the FTX Empires came out and they had all over their outfits. And he was like, I can't escape FTX and I make a bad decision. And then come to find out, well, I guess he didn't because Sam got in trouble. But yeah, you guys got to check it out. It's called Money, Ego, and Deception. Which, I mean, I think I fell for the deception a little bit too. As far as like, you know, I was part of the Sam parade, so, you know, but we did crush it. We did crush it. We sold FTX at $20 the day before it crashed to $1. That wasn't bad. I remember having that stream that day too. And I just got my crypto off of OGB Binance. And I remember that like it was yesterday. They gave me 15 days to get all my crypto off of OGB. And I'm telling you, if you really think about it, once you watch all these documentaries, you kind of see how they were probably following the money from the beginning. These guys are way on this more than people think. As far as like, say for example, to get XRP in 2017, you had to buy Bitcoin from Coinbase and you had to transfer it to Binance and convert that for XRP. Are you telling me that Coinbase didn't see millions of dollars flowing into Bitcoin and straight into Binance? Like, they were probably offended by that. So they probably was even the ones that started the ball rolling on everything. Coinbase is a lot more to do a lot than people think. But anyway, you guys remember how we had to get XRP back in the day. And that clearly right there probably followed the money. It's like, whoa, all our money is going out of the USA. Which they didn't like that. And now CZ might pay the price. But anyway, and then the other one right here is the Steve Cohen thing. Once you realize that these hedge funds are crooked as hell. They got like a middleman company, which I'm telling you, this gave me a bunch of ideas on how to like really figure out what's going to be the next big thing. Like, say for example, this guy had an inside person at every single company. He had an inside person at IBM. He had an inside person at Apple. And they were like, oh, you know, profits are going to be way up this quarter. We're ordering this much product. So they would call him and he would say, okay, well, I'm going to buy a whole bunch of Apple stock ahead of time. And then the report comes out. So what he would do is he would make friends in these different companies to get information. But come to find out, that's illegal. That's called insider trading. But then the line is so thin, it's like it could be or it couldn't be. You guys will see what I mean when you watch it. So check it out. It's called Before the Met, Steve Cohen, the hedge fund king. He's serving 11 years right now in federal prison. So highly recommend checking those out. And let me show you this right here. And this is where I really left off yesterday. And then I fell into them two documentaries. But I will pick up today from this rabbit hole because I kind of wanted to break down the whole team on Stronghold, which is the investors, which I wanted to show you guys. The one guy we did the research on yesterday is from Bancorp, which the co-founder of Bancorp is an investor in Stronghold Token. Now today, after proving their concept, they drew a formidable board of directors. Frank Mastragalo, the co-founder of Bancorp, exemplifies how Stronghold flipped the usual script. He first served as advisor. So first he went as an advisor to Stronghold, helping them establish depository institutional partnerships. You know how big that is, ripple effect? Like Stronghold has depository institution partnerships. I'm telling you, Stronghold is under the radar. Huge deal. This is significant of their work grew clear. He became an investor. So the co-founder of the Bancorp Bank is an investor and an advisor. We're going all the way ripple effect. Are you ready, Queen? Oh yeah, 331 per XRP. Yeah, that was a huge video right there. So basically from here, so if you let's just Google Frank. Well, let's just say Frank, the co-founder of Bancorp. But the main point of this part right here is you guys seen the whole list of investors. I really want to break down each one of those, which I planned to do yesterday, but then I fell into both of them documentaries. So we'll pick back up where I left off yesterday, where I'm going to break down everybody. Like, for example, let's just say the Bancorp Bank co-founders. For example, like there's like 3 Bancorp Bank co-founders on the investments on Stronghold. So let's just say co-founders, because I want to see this other lady who's also on the Stronghold team, which I didn't get a chance to Google her yesterday. Our company overview of Bancorp. Founded in 1999. Yeah, Betsy Z. Cohen. Cohen. Oh, Cohen. I wonder if she's related to this guy. Hold up. From here, Cohen. Hold on. Steve Cohen. Oh, no. Okay. Steve Cohen. Okay, Betsy Cohen. So Betsy Z. Cohen, who's also an advisor. Let's just Google her name, because I want to tie her to StrongHoldPay. So Betsy Z. Cohen. So then we'll Google her name. Betsy Z. Cohen, and we'll say Stronghold, because she's also a co-founder and she's also back Stronghold, Stronghold SHX investor. So we did Google the one guy yesterday. So Betsy Cohen, founder and former CEO of Bancorp, SHX Explorer, stellar term. Betsy Cohen, co-founder, chairman. I'm just trying to see if I can pull anything back with the Stronghold. Investors who have supported Stronghold rapid growth include Ron Sober, Bancorp co-founder Frank Mastro, and former CEO Betsy Cohen. And this is probably going to be the same article that I read, but her name wasn't in the other one. Okay, Stronghold launches $100 million fund. Which we read this one before. Stronghold, in part with growth journey, raised capital from accomplished fintech founders. That's what I'm saying. Like, Stronghold has the most impressive investors I've kind of seen in a project, other than Ripple, as far as, you know, Ripple at Earthport, Visa, HSBC. But Stronghold has a hell of a team also. Raised capital from accomplished fintech founders, leading companies, and prominent industry advisors. Investors supported Stronghold rapid growth include Ron Sober, the Bancorp co-founder, which I'm going to look up Ron today, Ron Sober. Frank, we looked him up yesterday. So that's like 3 co-founders from Bancorp. Like, what's the chance like all 3 of them say, oh yeah, we're in this? They're in, I'm in. Randy Redding from the founding team at Square. Hold up. Randy Redding from the founding team at Square. Let's Google that real quick, and then we're going to get out in a couple seconds. But I guess I got to verify that. Like, the founder of Square and the founder of Bancorp. Are you telling? I think SHX might be Square Invest Stronghold SHX. Like, I just want to see if there's like more of a detail or a statement from him. Actually, him. Stronghold launched reward program. Stronghold loyalty about Redding. San Francisco-based entrepreneur. That's all I need to hear. San Francisco for sure. San Francisco, I built products used by millions of people and consumers. Randy Redding. We'll have more information on Randy Redding tomorrow. Crypto exchange platform secures $3 million. Okay, hold on. This is going to be the original article right here. Bam, we didn't find this one yet. Yeah. Crypto exchange platform Stronghold secures $3.3 million in seed funding. Okay, this is a brand new one. Stronghold San Francisco, New Zealand-based crypto exchange platform. I guess they probably took out the word exchange as the time went by. Secured $3 million in seed funding. The round was led by Dave Samuel, founding and general partner of Freestyle Capital, which I'll look up Freestyle Capital. Heck VC. Randy Redding, founding team at Square. You know where we're going, Marco? To the top, Elizabeth. Ripple Effect with a super chat going out the door. Thank you so much, Ripple Effect. I really appreciate that. What's up with BTG? Is that Bitcoin Gold? BTG? Let's check real quick. I'll just leave this one up for myself for after the stream, because I'm going to read through this one. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to dissect all these. Don Macklin, SoFlo. I mean, hold on. Vinny Lingham, founder of Civic, is also, this might be going to Coinbase. Vinny Lingham is real close with Brian Armstrong from Coinbase. Vinny Lingham and Civic, they were the first ones to do like a Bitcoin processing in Coinbase in like 2017 maybe. Vinny Lingham is a connected man. Rick, I'm kind of surprised that's how I Vinny Lingham to this. This is kind of wild. That's even way bigger. I'll get back to you guys on that. And let's check out BTG, and then we're out of here. Tell him, Marco, you heard StrongHoldPay here first. There's like a lot of debate. I have no idea who found Stronghold first. You know, like I was talking about, is it BTG? Is that Bitcoin Gold? Yeah, Bitcoin Gold. Okay, let's check the price on that real quick, too, real quick. You know, when I say, that was at 20 bucks the other day, too, right? And it's up, what? I think we didn't see like a lot of movement out of the team on BTG. But I'm going to get back to you on this one too, Ripple Effect for sure, because you always be on fire with the love. I really appreciate that. BTG, Ripple Effect. Because I think we did look it up. And the one founder, I think we found some information from the founder, but as far as BTG, the project wasn't tweeting. But then we found the founder, and he was tweeting about something else. So it's kind of interesting. I'll get back to you guys on that one. Y'all see that connection we found right here with the venture capitalists and all that. That's a pretty big deal. And I switched, oh lordy. Now people want to try to hack my computer, but I already downloaded a different security thing. Okay, top 5 meme coins. I want to show you one coin in here and we're out of here. One coin that jumped out at me on the top 5 list. Bonk is in here. Aping King Dragon coin, but the one that really stood out to me was Ken. Didn't we issue the Million Ken Challenge? You guys remember that? Like, Ken used to be Kick, which rebranded to Ken, which runs on Solana. But I don't know if you can get Ken anywhere else other than BitTrue. Because I remember I had like 1 million of these easy on BitTrue. And I think I had to sell it when I moved off of BitTrue. Is Ken hit any other tier 1 exchanges? Because this thing could rocket out of nowhere. Because Ken is Kick. They actually got approval from the SEC. More than just a meme coin, Ken is a decentralized protocol that incentivizes developers and rewards users. And it's called Ken. And, oh, come on. Alright, last thing and we're out of here. I just want to look up Ken real quick. Because this was on BitTrue. And it was a big deal. Yup, you see the Solana colors, which is the purple. A lot of zeros. You can get a big bag of it. Ken. Rebranded as Kick. I wonder if we can get... He's going to have the same thing on the website about it. One more website. Let's go to Twitter. I'm pretty sure it's Ken is the Kick, the rebrand. Yeah, 55,000 followers. Ken? Maybe. Hold on. Ken gives everyone a skin in the game, making it easier for apps and brands to reward users. Okay. Okay, no, they haven't tweeted in a while either. Ken is now fully decentralized. What's that mean? They're not home no more? The burn of Ken reserves is now complete with no employees and no reserves. It is clear that Ken Foundation no longer has influence over the future. I would have to look more into that one. What are they saying? Nobody's home no more? I'll get back to you on that one. But I do remember Kick and the SEC getting into it, which I'm going to show you last thing. Ken, SEC. Last thing I'm showing you. I'm out of here. SEC obtains final judgment against Kick, which is Ken. SEC wins summary judgment that Ken token is a security. The court found that Ken ecosystem constituted a common enterprise and is successful. Matter of fact, maybe that's why they went completely decentralized and nobody's home no more. Kick service token, SEC battle, no barrier to exchange. I'll get back to you guys on this Kick Ken. Because just because it's labeled security doesn't mean they delisted it. They just had to pay a big fine. This, for example, like Neo, not Neo, was it? It was one of the ones that had like the year ICO. Which one was that? EOS? I think it was EOS. EOS was labeled security, but they paid a big fine. It's still on Coinbase. So anyway, guys, I can't thank you enough for tuning in today. I'm pretty much going to break down the whole Stronghold investment team on this project right here. Do not miss this for tomorrow. Also, tomorrow's show, we'll be taking a look at Carter's legacies, more in dive on Honey. Should we order some Honey dash cams? And Bitcoin Gold for Ripple Effect. You guys like the Ken emoji. Baby Groke coin, 100x KuCoin listing. The Baby Groke. Some of them names. Always when I picture the name of a token, I always think of myself walking up to the bank teller. Like, listen, please, Give me some of them baby growth tokens right now. Like, I'm just joking. Crypto Navigator. You see I shared your link. Can we get the link to your YouTube channel also, Navigator? And I shared your Twitter too, bro. In here somewhere. I can't thank you guys enough for being here today. Where would I be without y'all? Bam, right here. Heavenly Garden. Man, we could have some, what? With your talent, bro? Huh? With them gardens and all that? With the hydro? Nah, I'm just joking. Now he grows tomatoes. He grows like real vegetables. He says, I'm a pioneer in the fast-changing food security world. I'm with you on that. And now he's also a crypto genius. And thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Bullish family, for the love and support today. Make sure you smash the thumbs up on your way out and hit that subscribe so you don't miss XRP After Dark tonight. Bam. Thank you, Elizabeth. Right on the money. Yeah, guys, we'll be live tonight. And I will be dissecting that team. So I'm telling you, I truly believe that Stronghold is going to be our opportunity of opportunities. What you think, Shane? Have a great day, Shane. Crypto Navigator, much love, my brother. Shout out to the Baby Grope Squad. Hello, the Moscone OG Aristocrat. Oh, yeah, let's take a look at this one right here. Shout out to Curry. Thank you, Elizabeth. I sent Curry his XRPayNet. And D Stellar got his. Sheesh McGeesh got his. We're still looking for Priscilla. The OMC. I think OMC. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to show you guys that. OMC sent me something amazing. I'm definitely going to go out with this. If I go to my likes, because OMC sent me. Oh, yeah. Check this out.
These questions will start pouring in.
Oh, you can't hear it. Talking about pretty soon it might be an XRP ETF. Check this out. This is what they sent me. They're shuffling this around right now. It's called XRP. They got 11,000 followers. I follow him. But he shared this with Bearable Guy that says, wait for it. Now, he just shared this a couple days ago. 132 likes. So, it looks like maybe like another... I mean, I don't know who that guy is, XRP. But I know I'm very familiar with this post right here. Take a look at that. Marinate on that. Huh? Marinate on that. Can you read that clear? What's that say? CKJ? Huh? And I actually made a clip out of this, which I'm going to share later. It reminds me of a Bob Marley song. The stone that the builder refused becomes the head cornerstone. Oh my goodness, give it to him like that. Don't do it to him. Good find on that OMC. But actually, this is a Bearable Guy picture from back in the day. Put the CKJ because CKJ is a pillar. Leads by example. Huh? XRP Army founder. Oh! Don't say that to him. They get upset with that. Now, here's the code at the bottom. That Bearable Guy dropped the code right here. You can break this down if you're familiar with Morse code. I can't recall what it says, but I recall what that says. And we're out of here. We're out of here. Fire Officer 101. Good to see you, my brother. Make sure you got your StrongHoldPay. Crypto Navigator. Yeah, Alex Vlog's in the building. Catnip made it. Guys, don't forget to drop a prayer for our brother, Kim Trails UK. He actually had a heart issue. He had to go to the hospital and all. So if you drop a prayer, we can bring him back to 100% health. And, yeah, he could use your prayer. And if I go to my likes here. Oh, Brad Kimes got something to say before we go. Tell him, Brad Kimes. Tell him, Brad Kimes. Where's it at? Okay, now it's not under my likes. It's under my highlights. Highlights. Brad Kimes, tell him something, Brad.
And you guys are passionate about it, and you are absolutely incredible at research. Your investigative skills aren't just skills, they're a gift. I've told you that before, but...
The stone that the builder refused becomes the head cornerstone. Forever, we're written in history. It's going to take the world a while to realize or to comprehend the greatness. Like, we understand that the Bulls family is the best family on the planet, huh? But the world will know soon.
And it's really the truth. What you have found and what you share with all of us is just amazing.
Thank you, Brad Kimes. I'm honored, my brother. Let's go out with some bags. Get them bags.
I'm getting bags like every day.
Fire Officer, have a good day, my brother. 1 million SHX or 1 million XRPayNet. We're going to talk about that on XRP After Dark tonight at 8 p.m. EST. Do not forget to hit your notification bell.
Hey, I feel my bag like every day.
I'm going to give you guys an example. If I go to Alan real quick, if he put his YouTube link at the top of his Twitter, then I can show you something. Where'd you go, Alan? Okay, that's in the highlights. Okay, maybe we'll just search it. Because you actually can turn your notification bell on. I turn my notification bell on for you, Alan. I can maybe give you an example. Let me see if I go to HE. Should come right up. Heavenly. Okay, bam. So you go to your YouTube channel. So you should put your YouTube link right here, Alan. Then they can just hit the link right here. But they can hit this and go to your channel too. Every Wednesday at 9. I'm just going to go to and give you guys a quick example of what you should do. Queen, have a good day, Queen. Edward Franz, much
Welcome
love,
everyone to Crypto Navigators.
The Navigator, he's a legend. I love the Navigator. He gave me some good information yesterday to help me get healthier sooner because, you know, I've been sick for almost
I'm your
2
host,
weeks.
Alan.
I'm not as sick now, but I still got like the, you know, like the, I don't know, like congestion maybe. Okay, so once you go to the actual YouTube channel, then you can hit subscribe. Oh, and then you hit the bell right here. And then you can say all. Like right now, you all need to hit the bell on this channel and hit all. Or you, because that'll be notified when we go live, or personalized, or all. So you might want to hit the all. Sheesh McGeesh, much love. Gmail Brown Fire Officer, everybody have a good day. Oh, let me give you the link to the Navigator before we go. And I'm going to see you guys tonight at 8 p.m. And tonight's going to be a little bit different show. Forgive me if I come in with too many jokes tonight. My new game plan is to be serious on the morning show, no jokes. Well, I guess I still tell jokes, but not intentionally. But on the nighttime show, it could be a